is October 5th, 2017. Just had the guys from the NRCS office come out and sign off on the pond project and the watering ramp project. Dad just finished drawing today, actually. Said it took him about 18 to 20 hours to do it, and about 46 bales of straw. Used oat straw on it. Did everything by hand, just because he was not working at the time, so just took his time doing it. We stripped our topsoil off. Of course, you saw that in earlier videos, but put some around here, and then when we got done with it, we lined that back up and covered everything with topsoil. And then you can see the dark stuff out there is manure that we spread on there for a little bit of fertilizer, and then we put 12-12-12 on. Put fescue with some rye, cereal rye, on the dam, and then we put orchard grass with a little bit of clover, and then we put some clover on the top of the dam too, just to add some nitrogen to it. But the pond is 100% completed. This is the watering ramp. Last video I had, I don't even know that we started on the watering ramp, but it's, I think, 50 or 52 feet long, I believe. Has to be a minimum of 1.5 slope, and we've got 1 to 7. So I think it's I don't remember, 12 feet wide, I think, center to center or outside or something like that. But you can see these flags down here is where we marked. That's where the water level will actually be on the watering ramp. So the water will be right up to the bottom of this T-post here, and then you see how high it'll be on this post, and then down through there. So it'll actually be probably 4 foot or a little over 4 foot down here at the bottom. So they'll have plenty of water, and pond will have to drop 4 foot before we'll not be able to water out of this, and I don't think that's going to happen. Not for as broad a pond as we dug. You can see, I mean, we got 1.25 inch rain, and it's got the majority of the bottom of it covered, actually. And it'll just go up from there. And that over there is really steep. And we got pretty good grade here, so it's not like, you know, it's not like a lot of ponds where it's so shallow that the water level drops 6 inches in it. It splits the size of the pond in half. But right around here, you can kind of see these flags here where the straw ended. That's about where the water level is going to be. I'll take you over here first to see the overflow. Then I'll take you down. We'll take a look at the dewatering filter and system. This is the emergency overflow spillway, I guess is what they call it, emergency spillway. And the elevation of this is actually at 460, so 460 foot above sea level. The top of the dam, the spec, is 462. We actually made it about 10 to 12 inches higher than that. And then our overflow pipe is at 459, so the normal pool level will be at 459. And then we've got 3 foot design, about 3 foot 10 inches actual of freeboard. And it'll take a heck of a rain to get over the spillway, because we only got 3.5 acres of runoff for about an acre and a quarter pond. That's, I want to say the average depth is probably going to be about 6 feet. By the time you figure in all your slopes. Down here we're talking about 9 feet. Might be 10 feet in a couple places, but here's the dewatering thing. We put rock underneath it while we laid down underlayment on bottom, and then we put rock, and we poured a 3x3, a 6-inch pad, and it's got a pipe. The pipe runs out this way right into the dam, and you can kind of see it here when it comes up. It's got a cap on it and holes drilled in the upright there, and then so this acts like a filter. We're over here, and look at how steep this is over here. This would be a good swimming spot over here. This was actually, there's a little bit of mud right over there where the dewatering system is, but other than that, this was all dry. Till yesterday, no, 2 days ago, it came about 1.25 inches of rain here. I didn't get a drop at my house having a drought, but you can kind of see how steep it is here. The water level will actually be right about in here. Right in here. So once you take a few steps, you're going to be pretty deep in the water. But the spec on the dam was 6 foot at the top. I told you elevation 462 to the top of the dam. 2-to-1 slope on the inside and 3-to-1 on the out. I think we pretty well exceeded every spec. It's definitely wider than 6 feet. You'll see here in just a second. The inside slope is about, well, over there is 2.5 to 3-to-1. Right here is probably more like 3 or 4 to about 4-to-1. The width of the dam. So you can see how much higher the dam is here than the ground level. The ground level is at 462. So if it does get really high and the spillway can't keep up, it would go over there. But you can see my dad out there. But the top of the dam is probably, of course it's kind of rounded, but it's every bit of 12, possibly 15 foot wide. And the back side of the dam, they said minimum of 3-to-1. We have about a between 6 and 7-to-1 slope at most of it. A lot more straw than what they planned for, since we have so much dam on the back side here. They called for, how many yards did they say to move? 1,400 or something like that? 1,300? Yeah. And I estimate we moved about 5,000. So we moved a lot more dirt. This is our, basically like a manhole access cover. Got a ball valve down here in the bottom of it. This is where our line comes through for our dewater. You won't be able to see down in there because it's dark, but it's about 7 foot down there, 6 foot down there, I guess I should say. We're gonna make a T-handle to open and close it. Then we went ahead and put a water hydrant in it. And then you can see the hole down there, that's kind of where we stubbed it off. We're going to get a trencher. And across the ditch down there, you can see a pipe sticking up. There's going to be one water there. And down there where the ROPS of the dozer is, you can see it, will be where the other one is. This is where the overflow pipe comes out. You see we cut a little waterway down through there. And we're actually going to put rock around this to keep it from eroding. And that's about it. The pond is finished. We have to build the fence around it. And then, of course, the watering ramp will be used for this paddock. That water over there will be used for that paddock on the other side of that fence there. And then the water down there will be used for the bottom field, and then the one on the other side of the other fence over there, the far field.